Oh, god damn it. Look at what just came out on Twitter. Ralph and Pantsu tried to groom Faith into an unwanted poly relationship, and Pantsu was very insistent in wanting to be involved with the child. The bombs will continue to come, be patient or not.
Oh, that's
So,
from May. That's from May.
yeah, no, so, okay. Well,
Those are texts from
I guess
May.
it's out now. Thanks, Faith, for giving me the leaks.
No, that's from
No,
May.
no. Well, Faith told me that she had some texts from May that confirmed her story.
Genius anus. Well, then
So
you should drop them all then,
I should
bitch.
just drop all my shit now because apparently it's dropping anyway.
But no, but did she give permission for that to be dropped?
Yeah, that's a good question. Hey, Genius Anus, did she give you permission to drop this? Because I literally talked to her for like an hour earlier today and she told me that I couldn't drop anything.
What they
So,
say? I want to see them.
everybody, okay. So, all right, so let's get into this. So this is May. Looks like this is Faith. Faith is on the right. May is on the left. So okay. So Faith says, Do you want to read May and I'll read Faith?
How's May sound?
Annoying. You've heard her. She's
I
Pantsu.
haven't.
She's
Oh.
Pantsu.
How does? I'm not sure how she sounds. Okay.
Some
Only after I say, yeah, no way.
wait. That's Faith. So
Oh.
I'll read Faith's part. Okay. Only after I say, yeah, no way would a three-way work because I mentally can't handle it.
You won't even try? Because I really wanted it to.
This weekend made it clear I can't handle it. I have to, but bad trust issues and paranoia.
We can work through that, though. It doesn't have to be something we do immediately.
I can't. I'm not built for it mentally. Plus, it's clear me and Ralph's relationship isn't strong for that.
I think it could make your relationship stronger.
I don't personally. Not when we have to deal with the assault, the baby, the pre existing issues. It's something I don't really plan on changing my stance on, especially with the baby and my PTSD. Plus, the idea of Ralph fucking another girl destroys me in every possible way I can think of.
It doesn't have to be anything complicated. I don't think of it that way. I really care about both of you.
No, it's not that. It's just, I can't, not mentally.
What about it are you afraid of?
I'm damaged, severely damaged, and I have been since I was 12. I really don't want to feel pushed into doing something sexual that makes me uncomfortable, and after the assault, I can't trust him not to lose his cool. Ooh, she's talking about the assault. It's not that I'm really afraid. I'm just not really someone who can mentally handle it. I have severe trust issues and get incredibly jealous easily. I'd lose my shit and probably use it in arguments, and I don't want any angry or jealousy reflected on the kid.
I wouldn't want you to feel pushed into it, but I really think we could have an amazing time together and make each other feel special. I wouldn't want you to feel pushed into it, but I really think we could have an amazing time
Oh,
together
she
and
double.
make each other feel special.
She double
Oh, it's double.
texted.
It's a double text.
Okay, here we go. I'm damaged too.
I wouldn't want you to feel pushed into it, but I really think we could have an amazing time together and all at each.
She really wants to push that
like
issue.
I really, really think we could have an amazing time together. I'm damaged too. I understand the pain, the pain of. I understand the pain of being a victim, but we can overcome those feelings together. Your child is the most important part of this all, and I respect your feelings. But I think we could have something beautiful if we all work together. I don't know. I can download the app real quick. I'm so sorry you are crying. That is not true. He does care about you more than sex. What is your handle? Lives 15666.
What
That's
is,
mine.
is that Skype or something? I forget what that is. Live. Is there more? So this is from Genus Anus. Just leaked this. Raji Gorman says, how can sex be important to people this ugly? Oh, boy.
Well, since that's... Genius Anus, come back. We need to know if
Genius Anus. Yeah, did you get permission to release this? Because I wasn't given permission to release anything. Genius Anus, where are you? Maybe you can come in our Discord and talk to us.
We have been nice to you this whole time. Those pretend farmers that don't know anything about fucking farming, never read a farmer's almanac, were mean to you.
Like,
and
literally.
I took you in my arms and comforted you.
Right. Like, yeah, exactly.
He was given express permission for that leak from Faith.
From Faith? Faith told you could do that? Because I literally said to her today, like, you know, I think that we should put this out there because so that he doesn't do this to another victim is really what I said. And she was like, yeah, but we can't release this until after he gets arrested, basically, is what she said.
He said maybe.
He said maybe. Well, see, here's the thing, is that she told me about these texts. She didn't send them to me, but she did tell me about them. I haven't pushed her for anything. I mean, any information she's given me on her own. I have not pushed her. I've not tried to get anything out of her. I mean, it'd be cool if she'd throw us a bone here and, like, you know, come on our stream. But if that's her prerogative, I mean, if she doesn't want to do that, that's her thing. But I did talk to her at length. She did tell me about this. Everything that is in here, she did tell me. That basically they tried to push her into a poly relationship, which is what you started to say earlier today. Or earlier in the stream. You started to say it. And I cut you off. I apologize. I should have just gone with it.
Well, I would say, I can tell the story of what happened, but he's saying he's teasing us. I don't know if he got permission.
Genus Anna says, if the Kiwis keep crying, I will bring more leaks to you so they have to screen cap off your streams. Fair enough. Fair enough. We'll work together on this. But
I mean, did she give you permission to leak that or nah?
He said he couldn't say. But she didn't get, you know. Oh, boy. So let's unpack this real quick. They tried to not only get her into a threesome, but they wanted her to be in a poly relationship. Is that clear from these texts, or is that something that I just happen to know?
I think they're trying to have sex with her.
They're just trying to have a three-way with her.
He said all he can say is that I was expressly given permission to start dropping bombs. These had to come from Faith. Who else would they have came from?
Right. These are Faith. Yeah, exactly. Unless it, you know, her dad.
Well, Faith wasn't. There was some touching and a move made, and Faith was not comfortable with it, and she's like, no, I'm not comfortable. She said she wasn't comfortable with it.
Right.
And then isn't that when he strangled her?
Possibly. So
that's when he got mad, and that's when Mr. Vickers, do you know who I am? That's where that came from.
So,
because he thought he was being ignored. Apparently, he wants like a sister-wife relationship, but he I don't know. He feels like he's being ignored or some shit.
Shia Lecoq says, I'm sure Daddy Fuentes approves of poly relationships and is not a degen. Yeah, exactly. Like, since when did Ralph become such a degenerate and is into poly relationships? Like, how did this all happen? Because, first of all, Pantsu initially didn't like Ralph, and now she's, like, pushing his pregnant 19-year-old girlfriend to have a three-way or poly relationship, and is, like, pushing her in the way that, like, you would try to, like, be a predator. You know what I mean? Like, the way that she's talking to Faith is, like, very predatory, in my opinion.
How old is Pantsu?
Pantsu, she's probably in her late 20s, if I had to guess. I think late 20s. But the way that she's just like, oh, I think we could have a really amazing time together, make each other feel special. Like, she's literally telling you, like, she cannot handle that mentally. And, like, just the way she's,
That's
like,
predator talk.
yeah, that is so predatory. Like, if I would be embarrassed, like, oh, okay, she's 26, they're saying in the chat. I would be embarrassed if I asked somebody for a threesome and they denied me. I would not keep, first of all, I can't imagine, like, asking somebody that. Second of all, I can't imagine pushing somebody. Like, I would be so embarrassed being, like, turned down. You know what I mean? That I would not keep pushing the issue.
Well, some people don't care about that, though. Like, some people, that don't bother them. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, whatever, I tried.
Yeah, but, like, she's, like, writing paragraphs. Like, I wouldn't want you to feel pushed, but we could have an amazing time together. Like, why is she so, like, hell-bent on it? Like, if somebody doesn't want to have sex with you, why are you trying to make them have sex with you? Like, it's clear she doesn't want to. And then she's pulling the whole, I'm damaged too. I understand the pain. I think it's supposed to be pain. The pain of being a victim, but we could overcome those feelings together. Bullshit. Like, that's not what you're trying to do. That's not at all what you're trying to do.
And, you know, she, from the story that I've know, it sounds like she was scared. I mean, you have to realize, you know, she had been isolated from her family. Now she's pregnant. You know, she wants this relationship. She said she wanted the relationship to work. And, you know, when you're young and dumb and in love, and I don't mean dumb as an insult, but, you know, when you're young and when your mind is young, you think you can make stuff work. You don't understand you're in a dangerous situation because, you know, you think these people mean what they say and they care about you. And, you know, she was trapped, you know, with this girl hitting on her, and then, you know, Ralph screaming, do you know who I am? And
I mean, that's crazy.
You know, and how do you get out of that? You're in a state, an unfamiliar state. You're away from anyone that really loves and cares about you. You know, she got herself in a pretty fucked up situation. I'm surprised she got herself out of it. You know that.
Yeah, I mean that's like almost like culty what he was trying to do. Like, he's trying to do his own little harem or something.
Yeah, it was after that when I think she tried to get out of it. Something about that. I think that's when the choking happened. I think.
Has that been confirmed?
You did. Her dad said he did it.
Yeah, well, her dad said that he choked her. Pantsu was there. I'm just letting our Discord know that there's leaks.
Go ahead and say something, Ralph. We got. I mean,
yeah, Ralph.
Do
Yeah,
it, but
I know.
God
well, maybe we'll hold it back. You know, I don't know. It's
it's
all gonna come out. It's all gonna come out, whether or not it comes out on our channel, I guess.
But, I mean, I understand you know, A doesn't want to put it out without permission because, you know, this girl's telling her stuff in confidence and she wants her to feel comfortable, you know, and if Aid goes and just puts all her info out there, no one's going to trust Aid. I'm not going to trust Aid, you know, like, fuck,
right.
Aid did that to her, what's she going to, so, you know.
Right. Aid, I'm not really, you have to really piss me off before I leak your DMs. Like, I've leaked Ralph's, but, I mean, you're not going to see me leaking DMs very often. Like, I really don't. Especially if somebody is, like, trusting me and they haven't done anything to me.
I kind of pushed you to do that, but.
Yeah, Out of the Blue says, what other situation could there be where 3 would be close enough for Ralph to crush May while choking Faith, other than in bed together? Source said, but Ralph now knows of an investigation and these leaks prove there's real ammo, so he can go into full cover-up to lessen the blow of charges, right? I don't know. He could go into hiding, I suppose. I don't know.
No, he's just gonna say, those barren, cancer-ridden old whores.
Yeah. Raji Jorman says, someone please tweet this at Ralph. Yeah. Adeptus Society says, press 1 if 8 is a thumb tease. Kiranu says a stream with only 70 views dropping legendary goss bombs. I love this side of the internet. Sad the rest of the internet doesn't know about all this. We kind of like being a humble stream, though.
I mean, Faith from, yeah, I know she had an issue with exaggerating in the past, but like I said, I was as not grown in the head as she is. I mean, I could. She could, if she's exaggerating, she could have went way further.
Yeah, she
with
could
what
have.
she said.
She could have.
I feel like she's a victim in this.
I know situation. Yes,
she's 18. She's legally an adult, but she was raised in a I'm assuming a middle class family. She was protected. She didn't see the ugly side of people, and she has this man, that has what he think. Well, I guess to someone, it might look like e-fame, and I think she really liked him, and I think she really wanted to be with him, and
no, she did. She did.
She didn't understand that he was a bad person. She just didn't. When you have feelings for someone, you don't see the truth, and she didn't understand she was in a very bad situation, or she was being held fucking hostage.
Right. She wanted to, she thought that he cared about her, that he, so much that she wanted to have his kid. It sounds like she's definitely having it. She's made some jokes about it. Did they ever do the gender reveal as a side note here?
I don't think they did that yet.
They didn't do the gender reveal yet, so they don't know if they can name it Joshua Connor Moon or not.
God, that'd be hilarious.
That would be funny, even if she just named him Joshua.
Someone said that, I don't know if it's on Kiwi or on Twitter, I seen it, but they said have Ralph paying child support for his son, Josh.
Oh my God. And you'd have to see that on the paperwork all the time.
Like they said, send the gun guard after her, but he can, but they're just gonna look like shitty people defending a damn near middle-aged man that got a 18-year-old pregnant, held her hostage, and while she's pregnant, basically, the only way we're gonna be together is if you fuck this girl, if we both fuck this girl, and y'all are sister wives.
What the fuck? I mean, then, he tried to get me to have a threesome.
That's why I'm not doubting it, because he did try to get you to have a threesome.
And that was immediately, she had just moved in, because I was I remember we had just broke up. He moved her in probably, it had to be 2 weeks after we broke up, right? It was less than a month.
Yeah, it wasn't long after.
And, I remember seeing her on Twitter, and I messaged him about it. I'm like, oh, so you moved in the 18, or I didn't even know he'd moved her in at that point. I was like, oh, you're with the 18-year-old, because that had, it happened really quick. And he's just like, yeah, he's like, I should probably tell you she moved in, because you're probably going to find out anyway. And I was like, my first response was, I really hope you cleaned your room before you had her over. And his response to me was, she's coming from a much worse situation. She's lucky to be here.
Predatorial. So
predatorial. And I think he actually believed that. I think he actually believed that what he was providing was a better circumstance.
No, he didn't.
You don't think it did? You don't think you think he knew better?
I think he knows he's a middle-aged man. He knows an 18-year-old isn't mentally where a middle-aged person is. An 18-year-old is gonna believe what the fuck you tell them, especially one that's not really experienced in real life dating. No, I don't. I think he knew exactly. That's how it works. That's how they work.
Yeah. It's weird.
And I think he said that just because he likes to lie and make himself look good.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm
He's the
saving
savior.
her.
He was
I'm
saving her.
Captain Save a Hole. You know, I'm saving holes. He thinks yeah.
Yeah, he's Captain Save-A-Ho.
I'm not calling her a hoe, but you know what I'm saying.
No.
That way it's like he's such a good person. You see what he did for that girl? He is such a good person. He got her out of that really bad situation. You know, she was abused and he really helped her, and he's just a really good person. He's not selfish. That's what that shit's about. You know,
Yeah,
fuck everybody. Fuck everybody.
I saw through that immediately. I was like, God, I wish I still had that screenshot or that conversation, but they got deleted. But I said something like, you should. I mean, I was trying to give him advice. I was like, you should get a place outside of your mom's. If you're really serious about this relationship, you should get your own place. Like, you shouldn't you shouldn't stay there. And he was like, yeah, I know. And then that was when he started trying to like talk me into the whole threesome thing. So it was like,
that was leaked. You put that, or that was leaked on Kiwi. If anyone wants to go back like 2,000 pages.
Oh God, I know. I don't even know how to find it now. I'd have to go through like a million screenshots to find that. But yeah, he's been trying to create like a harem of women this whole time, I guess. I'm just looking for that particular screenshot so that we can show it.
Zerotacht, you have to draw attention to this keynote from boring. What?
Draw attention to what?
This keynote from at boring.
I don't know. Okay, here I found it actually. I found the post. Can I just say, I appreciate that I'm verified on Kiwi Farms. I don't appreciate that my title is Aid Ethan Ralph's ex. Could we change that? Could we make that something less offensive to myself?
You're fucking Josh.
Oh, God. You can call me anything else. I don't care. Literally anything besides Ethan Ralph's ex-girlfriend.
Hilarious.
It's so fucking embarrassing. Okay, so it's funny now that we're saying this. The reason that I had posted this was because somebody had shown the leaks that Genus Anus, the 6-month-old leaks that he had from that some blonde girl, where he was texting her while we were together. Remember that he was texting that girl, Lorelai or whatever, saying, like my tweet if you want to have phone sex with me or something. Lorelai. Yeah, so when I found out about the Lorelai thing is when I dropped these. And he said, you told me you really weren't into threesomes, didn't you? Because I'm not. And then I said, yeah. Oh, the whole LO, yeah, I mean, you both kind of took it to that level, the pedophile thing. He was talking about Josh Moon and how he was pissed that Josh Moon was accusing him of being a pedophile. And I'm like, you literally called him a pedophile. Like, you both took it to that level. What do you expect him to just, like, roll over and be like, okay, yeah, I'm a pedophile? Like, no, you both took it there. And then he said, I don't know. And then I said, why do you ask about threesomes, LOL? And he said, I don't know. I was just asking. And yeah, I guess I was pretty harsh with my rhetoric. So he admits that he was kind of harsh to Null, which is funny. And then I said, asking why. And he said, why not? And I said, LOL, okay. He says, ha 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 ha. I don't know. I've never had one. So I'm always like curious. I think that's normal. And I said, I mean, anything new is exciting. He said, yeah, that's my philosophy most days. Having two women come on my cock back to back is sort of an appealing thought. Blech, is all I'm saying. LOL, I'm banned from Spotify, angling for threesomes when I should be working. Ha ha ha, the absolute state of myself. And I said, LOL, yeah, probably not. Right. So he's been posturing for this threesome thing since the beginning of them being together. Which is shitty. Threesomes are something you do when the relationships get when it gets boring. You know what I mean? When you've like done everything sexually and you're trying to try something new, not like when the relationship is new. Like, hey,
and it's not for everyone.
No, it's not. Like, I've done it before. That's why I know I don't like them. Like, they're not. I don't know. That's a whole other issue.
This is different though. This girl is, 18 years. I don't know. I think she turned like 19 recently, but basically, for the sake of whatever, let's say 18. But she's 18 and she's pregnant. This isn't a girlfriend. I mean, this is a girlfriend, but it isn't a girlfriend. This is a level above a normal girlfriend. This is the woman that's carrying your child.
Right.
You do not put her. I mean, it wasn't. He asked you. He didn't ask her. He had her in that situation where she had a girl putting moves on her.
He didn't give her a choice. It was, I took you out of your bad situation. Now you owe me, is what I think he thought. Checkmate says Ralph will get his threesome when Jerome and Tyrone team up on him.
But yeah, I mean, I think people need to understand the situation. She's pregnant with his child. She thinks he loves her. She's really into him, almost willing to do anything. And he has her with this girl that's putting the moves on her. And she's like, I'm not comfortable. At least there's 3 sides to every story, but this is the side we're aware of. But, and she's not comfortable, and she tries to get out of it, and he rages, and, she's pregnant with his child and doesn't want to have a threesome, and he fucking strangles her.
Yeah. Like, he's lost his mind. Like, he's so full of himself and so narcissistic and can't, like, even consider for a minute that, like, his luck's gonna run out. Like, you cannot continue to, like, treat people like this and live like this without serious consequences.
And then he tweeted, people are trying to use his unborn child and they're sick and disturbed. Bitch, you strangled the unborn child's capsule that it's trying to survive.
Oh, no. And then he was like, I will not be a part of, any terrible person who tries to do that. Well,
you fucking cut off the air supply to the unborn child. You physically, you didn't make a wish. You physically went in there and manifested the fucking thing.
Now, could he get in trouble for abusing 2 people then, since there's like an unborn child in the abuse?
Don't
too?
start that debate. Don't start that.
Okay.
Well,
no,
like
I'm just I'm wondering if that is actually something that they do, or is it not?
As far as I'm aware, it's not considered like if you like murdered someone that was carrying a child.
You don't get 2 murder charges.
I mean, I think there's been cases, but it's a very debated topic. But that's not the point. The point is he's talking about all these people are, he's trying to play the victim, and all these people are being mean and wishing bad things on an unborn child, and they're sick and disturbed, and he's above them. He had, after knowing he had physically strangled the woman carrying his child. Like, how you're gonna talk shit about people saying bad things, but you physically assaulted her?
Well, that's still an allegation, but if it's true, then exactly. And then Adeptus Astartes makes a good point where it says he not only laughed at Sargon's dead kid, which he did, he also laughed at Ranbot's dead kid as well. And he made a comment that he hopes your cancer comes back. I mean, this is not a man with a moral high ground at all. Like, I don't understand where he gets this moral high ground. And then he tweets, this was right after, God, we didn't even get into this yet, where Vickers, Mr. Vickers had posted his webpage back up. Let me see if I can find it. It's something I tweeted here. Here's a picture.
Faith, if you hear this, we didn't leak it. Someone else leaked it.
Faith, we did not leak.
Yeah. We're just commenting.
Yeah, Faith, we did not leak what you told me.
We didn't have those screenshots.
Yeah, I did not have those screenshots. Oh, God, where did that go?